men's singles final that was. We're back inside the Istora Stadium here in Jakarta because we still have one more final to come. It's the men's doubles. It's the world number ones and defending champions Marcus Fernaldi Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya SUKAMULJO up against the 2013 winners Mohamed Hassan and Hendra Setiawan. Now when we look at the race to Guangzhou standings, it's only the number 8 pair there, Astrid and Rasmussen, who has not contested a final so far this year as far as the World Tour is concerned. Gideon and SUKAMULJO are just outside that list. They're at number 11. But if they win today, they'll go up to number 4 on the list. Win or lose today's final, and AHSAN and SETIAWAN will go up to number 1 on the standings. So they've already achieved a huge amount. But when we look at the draw from the quarter-final stage, like the women's doubles, there was only 3 different nationalities, but different nationalities, China, Indonesia and Japan, whereas the women's doubles had, instead of Indonesia, had Korea involved. By semi-final stage, we had the defending champions against the 2017 winners in the top half of the draw. And the surprise semi-finalists, Hoki and Kobayashi, were the pair who'd put out the number 2 seeds, Komora and Sonoda. But we're set up for an all-Indonesian final.
Please welcome the men's double champion All England 2019.
And this is the 16th time we will have 2 pairs from the same nation contesting the men's doubles final here at the Indonesia Open. 16 same nation finals, but it's the 15th time that it's been an all-Indonesian final. It just shows the strength over the years since 1982 of Indonesian men's doubles pairs. The world number ones, the defending champions known as the Minions, Marcus Fernaldi Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya SUKAMULJO against Mohamed Hassan and Hendra Setiawan. How lovely that both pairs emerge onto centre stage at the same time. Hassan and Setiawan known as the Daddies, so it's the Minions against the Daddies in today's final. For AHSAN and SETIAWAN, it's a 3rd Indonesia Open final as a pair. For SETIAWAN, it's his 6th final here at his home event in total. A very moving rendition of the national anthem. And as we saw, this will be the 9th meeting between these 2 pairs. Of the previous 8, Gideon and SUKAMULJO have won 6, but I think what is far more significant is that they've won the last 5 encounters. What is perhaps a little surprising, it's only the 2nd time that these 2 pairs have met in the final. The first time was in this very arena, on this very court, earlier this year in the final of the Indonesian Masters 500. Unbelievably, these 2 pairs met each other in the first round last year. Can you believe it, that the 2-time former world champions and now all-England champions weren't seeded a year ago, but they weren't. So to Marcus Fernaldi Gideon, 28 years of age, born here in the Indonesian capital of Jakarta. He and his partner are enjoying their 107th week in total as world #1s. Winners last year beating Inoue and Kaneko in the final. Kevin Sanjaya Sukamuljo is only 23 years of age, born in Banyuwangi, the easternmost end of Java, serves as a port between Java and the beautiful island of Bali. They're making their 4th consecutive appearance as a pair at their home event. And when you look at their path through to today's final, first round was a repeat of last year's final when they beat Inoue and Kaneko. Ranki Reddy and Shetty. They were beaten in just 28 minutes. New Chinese pair with the beaten finalist from 4 years ago, Zhang Nan. That was just 31 minutes, a semi-final against the 2017 winners and the reigning world champions, Li Junhui and Liu Yuchen. That was under 30 minutes as well. They really have been in scintillating form. Muhammad AHSAN is 31 years of age from Palembang in South Sumatra. And he has the distinction of being the only man to win at least three World Championship medals in the men's doubles with 3 different partners. Hendra Setiawan, 34 years of age. This is his 5th men's doubles final because he won the title in 2005 with Marcus Guido and then was beaten in the final with his same partner a year later. But what people perhaps sometimes forget is the fact that he was a beaten finalist in the mixed doubles discipline here in 2010, having come through the qualifying. So it's his 6th final of the day. Well, in the first round, they had to beat the Olympic bronze medalists. Then in the second round, Lamsfors and Seidel. Quarter-final against the #5 seeds, Endo and Watanabe. That was 3 games. They had to save a match point in that one, despite having been 17-9 up at one stage in the deciding game. And that semi-final against Hoki and Kobayashi came from a game down to win in 3 minutes shy of the hour mark.
Ready to play?
So our umpire, Liu Yun from China, Remy Bolia from Canada is our service judge. Well, Steen, with the head-to-head and Gideon and Sukamuljo having won the last 5 encounters, they must be overwhelming favourites.
Yeah, I think they are. They were impressive yesterday against the world champions Li and Liu. It ended up being a disappointing match overall, but only because there was so big difference between the Chinese pair and Sukamuljo and Gideon. They've been impressive throughout the tournament. AHSAN SETIAWAN played 2 difficult Japanese pairings in the quarter and semifinals and did well to reach the final. I think Sukamuljo and Gideon, they've got something they want to sort of just get right, that even though it's the All England champions.
Indonesia. And on my left, Muhammad AHSAN and Hendra Setiawan, Indonesia.
Well, even though it's the All England champions on the other side, they want to show that there's no doubt who is the best men's doubles pair in Indonesia.
Yeah. The #1 seeds and defending champions nearest to us, Gideon and Sukamuljo. And the defending champions trying to do what no other pair has done for 18 years, and that's win back-to-back titles here at the Indonesian Open. Chandra Vijayat and Sigit Budiarto were the last pair to retain the men's doubles title here in 2001, having won in 2000. brilliant. A lovely change of pace from SETIAWAN. Well, I suppose one of the big questions, Dean, is whether the reigning All England champions can nullify the speed and exuberance of SUKAMULJO.
Yeah, he was in a fantastic playing mood yesterday. Oh, fantastic control.
Well judged, well left.
It's going to be interesting to see what the plan is for AHSAN and SETIAWAN. Always interesting to see what other pairs from the same nations are doing.
Service fault called. Struck above the 1.15 metre mark.
Called, wasn't he, or was it AHSAN that was called?
It was AHSAN.
It was AHSAN.
That's lovely control.
So far, they've done reasonably well in the service situation, even though we've seen one service error and one service fault. Was that the longest rally of the match so far?
Well, I was just going through my mind. I doubt if we've had a rally over 10 shots.
No.
We're only 5 minutes into the match. We're very nearly at the mid-game interval. Oh, that's wild. So there'll only be 1 point in it at the mid-game interval. And the advantage is with the reigning All England champions and two-time former world champions, AHSAN and SETIAWAN.
A fantastic shot by AHSAN, that one. With the forehand getting in cross court. Probably knowing from thousands of practice hours that SUKAMULJO is coming forward at any possibility.
former Olympic champion, this man, Marcus GIDEON, in Beijing in 2008.
Yeah, that was a fantastic effort because Fu Haifeng and Tsai Yun, whom they defeated in the final, they were playing out of this world in the tournament all up, the way up into the final.
Oh my goodness. Behind the back, but it didn't go over. Well, that's got to be the longest rally so far at 27 shots.
Very alert here by Marcus GIDEON.
All 3 points since the mid-game interval to the defending champions. Great placements. The deception. Just the racket head just before hitting the shuttle. Oh, that's a missed opportunity. He knows it. They work so well for each other, don't they?
Yeah.
Setting the other up. So back level. Good commitment and good speed at the front of the court from SUKAMULJO. Look at that.
Oh.
How fast was that with his reaction, SUKAMULJO? Yeah, he found the line.
Service over. 17-all.
Oh, it's the swan. Oh, that's a pity for SETIAWAN.
18.
He had done so well. There you are, coach's day off. Two-point advantage and 2 points away from the opening game.
Fantastic return by AHSAN. So quick with his racket movement.
Oh, serve is short of the front service line.
20. Game point. 18.
2 game point opportunities for the defending champions. But the first is well saved.
19-20.
That's gone long. Opening game to the defending champions, Marcus Finaldi Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya SUKAMULJO.
21-19.
21-19. Well, they certainly didn't hang about, did they? Fast play. No real time in between rallies.
13 minutes.
13 minutes in the opening game. Steve, we saw a shot of the national men's doubles coach just a moment ago, and considering that this pair we're looking at right now are independent players, I think it's very sporty that the national coaches have just said, okay, we're staying out of it. You may be independent or professional, as they call them here, but all the players are professional. But I think that shows real class by the
And it's also a special situation because AHSAN and SETIAWAN, they're still practicing with the national team, even though they're individual players, and they receive coaching from the national coaches, Harry Pangardi and Ariona Miranat, at tournaments. So it's not like they've sort of parted ways. They just take care of their own sponsorship. I guess they could take care of their own travel as well, and the expenses and so on. But they're still very much a part of the practice, which is a fantastic way of doing it.
Yeah, I agree. Many other countries could learn from that.
Second game, level play.
So 1 game to the good. Gideon and SUKAMULJO.
1 love.
My goodness me, that's a good smash from Gideon.
Nice hammer. And it is going to be this battle for the attack of trying to get your opponents to lift, but it's virtually impossible to get any of these two pairs to lift. So lots of flat game. That's great. Return directed at that sideline there, where he gets a little bit of help. AHSAN.
Pushed it just wide. Oh, service fault called.
Every time AHSAN is flicking.
4-3. AHSAN.
Pushed well wide. Yeah.
I think it's fun to see all these flat game exchanges, all this game around the service situation, because it must be the best of shape AHSAN and SETIAWAN have been in for a long time in terms of taking on SUKAMULJO and GIDEON. They're not trying to sort of change their way of playing. They're just hoping that they have the better quality in their game today.
That's another service error. They've gifted 6 points so far.
Yeah, and the first game was decided by 2.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
How quick was that? Got back quickly to that break, didn't he? And a quick serve from AHSAN, that wasn't called a fault. It's gone wide. It's all very fast and furious, isn't it?
It is. I was just thinking, how many games can they manage in an hour's practice? 5, 6 games. well played.
So that's with the opening game. Just 1 point in it. That's with the opening game. Absolutely no time wasted whatsoever. 22 minutes.
20 seconds. 20 seconds.
It's the Indonesian men's doubles coaching staff.
11-10. Play.
Well left. Well, they've opened up a 3-point cushion.
It seems like they're slowly taking control of the match. Thinking again, SUKAMULJO has been really, really good at the on the front court. Has almost made no errors. Sometimes we see him go for some adventurous shots and so on, but there haven't been a lot of those today. He's been brilliant again.
Service over. 11-14. Service over. 15-11.
Got back well to the flick serve with Mohammed AHSAN.
Oi, 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 oi.
Oh my goodness.
It's all right.
Yeah, oh goodness me, that's why the players do all their flexibility. No, we didn't see it from
No, I think his left foot there, yeah, it goes to the carpet, which is, of course, much more slippery than the green mats.
SUKAMULJO equals the longest rally that we had in the opening game. Beautiful. 2 points away from a second consecutive title at the Indonesia Open for GIDEON and SUKAMULJO. Oh, between the legs. Oh, don't believe it. Behind the back. In the end, all to no avail.
20, match point.
Because it is now 6 match point opportunities for Gideon and SUKAMULJO to retain their men's doubles title here at the BWF Indonesia Open. Not this time.
Service over. 15-20.
Oh, that's well left.
He was almost at the net first and then moved backwards.
Marcus Finaldi Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya SUKAMULJO become the first men's doubles pair for 18 years to retain the men's doubles title here at the Indonesia Open. And they've beaten the reigning All England champions in the final in a match under half an hour. 21-19, 21-16, the margin of their victory. And some lucky fan is going to get the winning racket from Gideon. But they were superb today, my goodness me. 28 minutes, I make that, for the entirety of the match. And when you consider we've had 4 minutes of breaks, the 2 big game intervals, the 2-minute interval between the 2 games. That really is double quick time.
Buy your soft drinks, buy your popcorn, and then don't blink with the eyes, because then the match might be over. Famous quote from boxing, but you could use it here in the men's doubles.
Absolutely. T-shirts being thrown to the fans. Well, they lost in the very first round of the first Super 1000 event this year, did this pair. The All England Championships lost out to Liu Cheng and Zhang Nan in 3 games. But have they bounced back?
Marcus and Kevin,
yes,
would
they
like to
have.
first congratulate
What a
you in this
performance.
incredible victory. So my first question for you is, what was it like playing against players that are, shall we say, a more seasoned and senior players? Bagaimana sih cara kalian menghadapi pemain yang tentunya lebih senior dibandingkan Anda sendiri, dan apakah berbeda dengan bertanding melawan Fajar dan juga Rian di Final Asian Games tahun lalu?
Ya, yang pertama-tama puji Tuhan, saya bersyukur bisa kembali juara lagi di sini, dan terima kasih kepada para pelatih, kepada PBSI yang telah selalu mensupport kita, dan melawan Ko Indra sama Bang Hasan memang mereka pemain yang sangat berpengalaman. Kita nggak boleh lengah sedikit pun. Kalau kita lengah sedikit pasti mereka langsung bisa ngambil poin dari kita.
Thank you. Del, my next question is, what does it mean to you to claim victory at the Indonesian Open 2019? Seperti apa sih perasaan Anda untuk memenangkan di ajang turnamen bergengsi seperti ini?
Ya pasti perasaan kita senang sekali ya. Kita juga udah lama belum juara dan kita bisa juara kembali di Indonesia Open, sangat bangga lah. Dan terima kasih untuk semua fans, supporter yang udah datang ke sini. Terima kasih banyak atas dukungan kalian semua.
Thank you and congratulations. I'm sure that this incredible victory means the world to you. And now, what does it mean to have this incredible support from all the supporters here in the stadium? Seperti apa sih perasaan Anda mendapat dukungan sebesar ini di stadion ini?
Ya, mereka pendukung yang sangat luar biasa buat kita. Saya sangat berterima kasih, mereka selalu mensupport kita yang gak pernah lelah untuk datang ke sini buat antri tiket. Terima kasih banyak.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Marcus and Kevin has said that claiming victory from the daddies indeed is it's one of the biggest prides that they have. And of course, we'd like to once again congratulate the winners.
Well, stunning performance by Gideon and SUKAMULJO. 28 minutes for 21.19, 21.60 against the All England champions Mohammed AHSAN and Hector SETIAWAN. Well, as we wait for the prize presentation, the daddies, I can tell you, are going to come onto the podium with their children.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the runner-up for men's double final, BWF Indonesia Open 2019, Mohammed AHSAN and Hendra Setiawan.
Their 25th career final together for AHSAN and Setiawan. And for only an 8th time, they will have to settle for second best. And the champions for a second consecutive year, Marcus Finaldi Gideon and Kevin Sanjaya SUKAMULJO. Their 3rd title of the year. Add to the Malaysian Masters and the Indonesian Masters in this very arena. So Steve, as we watch the players get their medals and they'll get trophies and prize money and flowers and everything. It's been a fabulous week here in Jakarta, hasn't it?
Fantastic week here, and lots of big moments. This is one of them, I think, with the 2 men's doubles pairs on the podium. Cho's victory in men's singles, of course, also a thing to remember.
Yes, and of course it's been upsets as well, and in the men's singles, and we lost Chen Long. That was a surprise.
Yeah, lots of upsets, especially in the singles. And I think SUKAMULJO and Gideon, they have proved that they are the favorites coming into the World Championships. I was doubting it a little bit after they hadn't really won that many tournaments so far, but the way they've performed here, that's been amazing.
It has. And I think the presentation of the BWF Indonesia Open continues to improve every year. Of course, all the top players support the events. The biggest prize fund in badminton are the World Tour finals in Guangzhou. Setiawan's twins there.
And hearing protection.
Yeah,
that's
quite right
needed.
too.
That's needed for the loud fans here in Istora Senayan.
Mr. Ali Setiawan, the head of global market and HSS of PT Bank HSBC Indonesia.
Well, we didn't have the 5 titles going to players from 5 different nations, as was mathematically possible. PV Sindhu of India had to win the women's singles final, but Akane Yamaguchi played exceptionally well. A semi-final as well yesterday against Tai Su Ying. So, the men's doubles pairs, plus all their children, pose for the photographers. But this Indonesia Open is the first of just 3 World Tour events in 3 weeks. Next week, the tour moves on to Japan, and after that is the Thailand Open as well. So there's plenty more to look forward to before those World Championships in Basel in Switzerland next month. But that's just about it from this year's Indonesia Open. The last final complete. men's doubles and the women's doubles pairs retaining their titles from a year ago. New names on the 3 other trophies.
Tournament just finished and already looking forward to next year's tournament here in Istora. Yes. What a great tournament.
It has been. And this is what happened on finals day. It all started with the women's doubles, and the defending champions Fukushima and Hirota beat the Olympic champions, coming from 10-17 down in that second game before winning it 21-18. Then it was women's singles, and Kane Yamaguchi, she had to come from well down in the opening game. She was 8-12 down before beating Husala Venkata Sindhu 21-15, 21-16. In the mixed doubles, it was a repeat of the World Championship final, and it was a 4th title of the year for Shen Qi-wei and Wang Yaxiong. 2 straight games in just 31 minutes against their teammates. The match of the day, in my opinion, was the men's singles, and the number 4 seed Chou Tien-chen, who had a match point in the second game but failed to convert. He also had a very unfortunate call, a fault against him at the nets, which on replay we could see was not the case, but he used all of his mental toughness and his physical capabilities to come back and be the European Games gold medalist. 21-15, and the sportsmanship at the end of that between Chou Tien-chen and Anders Antonsen really did make badminton fans proud. And as we've just seen in the men's doubles, Gideon and SUKAMULJO became the first pair for 18 years to retain the men's doubles title here at the Indonesia Open, beating the All England champions AHSAN and SETIAWAN in 2 straight games. So as I was saying, the tour moves on to Japan. It's a Super 750 event next week. Steen and I will be there, but in the meantime, from all of us here in Jakarta, especially from Steen Pedersen and myself, Jill Clark, we'll look forward to seeing you in Tokyo. Bye for now.